Promoting trade between African countries offers enormous potential for sustainable economic development and integration. According to Afreximbank's Executive Vice President, Kanayu Awani, the African Continental Free Trade Area created to eliminate trade barriers between African countries and increase intra-African trade to 50 to 70 billion US$ by 2040. The diaspora strategy links to Afreximbank intra-African trade strategy and the introduction of financial instruments enabling SMEs to obtain loans without having to provide collateral are among the action plans designed to stimulate trade and economic growth within the African continent.
We will intervene, promote, facilitate, finance, and bring our interventions to bear and to the benefit of Africans wherever they are, whether they're on the continent of Africa or whether they are abroad. That's the concept. And it speaks to a unified Africa. It speaks to an empowered African. It speaks also a shared history. It speaks to a shared purpose. It speaks to a shared future.
In promoting cultural development in the African continent, the African Export-Import Bank aims to commercialize and support young talent in the creative industry with the Connect strategy underpinned by a $1 billion facility that can be deployed in the form of debt, equity, guarantees, and risk-bearing instruments.
Aside from the financing and bringing financial institutions together to support the creative and advocating for more support, we expect that we'll also use it to do capacity building, because it's one of the gaps in the creative industry is lack of skills, and capacity. We continue to run master classes in various fairs. These things go on even after besides the events. We also want to use it as a platform to enable market access, such that we expose our creatives to brands abroad in the place of fashion, to expose them to investment, attraction opportunities, joint venture arrangements, venture capital.
Boosting intra-African trade, which according to the World Bank should increase real income by 9% by 2035, lifting 50 million people out of extreme poverty, and the development of the cultural industry by guaranteeing market access for young talent are part of Afreximbank's project to stimulate economic and cultural growth in Africa.